Hey, what's up? Everybody, welcomes Ama, Abe, adults and kids. It's me. I forget. Swagger, menu. Menu. It's me, Concord.
And it's me, Tyler.
And this is Bros Boy. This episode we are going to talk about really scary thing. Maybe it's not for everyone, maybe for a child. Will be really scary, but it's happy because everybody feel afraid about something.
So yes, trigger warning. This is about scary shit that, happened to me, Concord personally, or
Totally
also, like our friends.
Real.
So yeah, if you are allergic to really scary things, well, it's okay. You can skip this one. I would say personally, I think I am allergic to really scary things. So I am okay with horror movies, but I do believe spirits and paranormal things. So yeah.
Like an actor, would you like to participate in the scary movie?
It gives me creeps even just thinking about it. But if it pays well, then yeah, sure. Why not?
It's a movie. It's a scary.
I know it is movie, but that's the thing. If you do some things that would attract darker forces or energy.
You feel
I do. Yeah, I do believe
energy
that. Because something happened to me before. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. All right. So you know that I was.
No, I don't know. I don't want to know.
The thing is, I was born on August 10th, which, if you count it as the lunar calendar, that is like the ghost, the 7th month.
Oh yeah,
lunar year.
Yeah.
And so the day when I was born, it was the day that the Hell Gate was about to close. So practically everybody was rushing back, and I was like, yeah.
You say hello, and everybody saying bye-bye.
Everybody was trying to rush to the other side of the world, and I'm just like, it's me. So there's this thing that is called 八字.
八字.
Yes, which is, I think, has something to do with the horoscope. It comes in pair, telling you like the exact year, time, day, and hour when you were born, and you can weigh on that your 八字. And mine was very light. If it's really heavy, then it means that it's not easy for you to see, witness, or experience any, like supernatural or
things.
Paranormal things. But for me, I'm like hella light. Yeah, so...
But you can see?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Bro, how feel that? I never saw that.
I didn't know, because, when I was a kid, I just thought that they were just friends, we're just playing. And, like parents, they like to think that, it's just imaginary friends. Every kid has that. Imaginary friend, like hippo, or, like lions, or whatever.
So you had imaginary friends?
I had a lot of imaginary friends, yes. And I was having a party with them, and my mom would be like, who are you talking to?
What kind of party you had? Like like a pajama party or something like that?
Kinda. I was having a good time with an older dude, and my mom was just like, imaginary friend. So what is he like? And I started to describe my great grandpa, but he passed away even before I was born. So there was no chance that I would ever be able to. I was 1 year.
And did you describe?
Yeah, I described like in so detail. Like I think like he had this thing. It's called 平安符, and then he likes to wear like white tank top and then slippers, and it's like I depicted my great grandpa in such a detailed way.
What thought your mother?
He grabbed me and just like ran. Yeah, and they had some, how do I call those people? Like teachers that are
the shufu.
Yeah, like the shifu. They come into the house and then did some ritual stuff and trying to worship the ancestors. And I think that the thing kind of died down.
Actually, this is really curious because we are talking about this, but we have a different perspective.
Yeah,
because the ghosts or the hell in Taiwan is different than ghosts and hell in Peru. Demons, like a demon.
Yeah, like demons or like bad spirited.
But usually in Peru, like we have the demon.
The demon.
Yeah, like it's Lucifer, but they have a specific name. Is it like in Taiwan? You have a specific name?
In Taiwan, I think we believe in gods, goddesses, and then we also believe spirits that are somehow trapped in this world. Because I think most of the people believe in afterlife. So if you passed away, then you would have to transition into like the other side. And for those people who are trapped still in human environment, we call them good brothers. So they're our bros, actually. We call them good brothers or good sisters.
So they have one podcast, his bros. It's Demon Bros, bro.
Yeah, it's Demon Bros, bro. It's more of a polite way to refer to them, those lost souls that are still here.
A lot of movies about that, Western movies about that exercise, you know, that.
Yes.
How do you, is exercise?
The cross?
No, I mean when they take off that demon of your bodies, they may have one exorcism. Oh, why it's so difficult to pronounce?
It is exorcism.
Exorcism. Oh my god, it's the most difficult.
I think people get it. Yeah.
Okay,
continue.
you know everyone know what I'm talking about, but it's so difficult to say. We are going to replace. We are going to use another word. Take off the demon of your body.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You know, in the whole Western movie, they have one process when the Godfather go to dead and they take off the demon of your body. This process, and they have a lot of things. How they take off the demon of your body. How the demon can be a little more weak when you know the name of the demon.
So if I know the identity of the demon, it will weaken.
Yeah, and they can take off of your body. So that is the reason why I asked you, because I don't know how is the ritual in Taiwan about how you can take off that demon.
You can have some offerings or sacrifice.
You are going to sacrifice?
Nah, not your life, but more like, I don't know, chicken's life or something. It's for them to eat, paper money. You can burn some incense, some sticks, and then you try to pray, and then you say that I'm gonna help you fulfill your unfinished business, maybe. And then they would, okay, man, I'm probably
wait, we stop in that. You say unfinished business.
Yeah.
But it's like a one you're talking about that just one spirit who didn't finish that business here in this war.
Yes.
And he passed to another life. I'm talking about the demon.
The demons. I think those are the demons without names.
So basically, you don't know exactly what means Cerbero or Cerbero.
I don't know. What is that?
Wow, that is really interesting.
Okay.
Did you saw the movie Hercules? The guy who is really stronger?
Oh, yeah, I saw this one. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember in one part of the movie, Hades have a one dog with 3 heads.
Oh, I know, yeah.
The name is Cerbero. Cerbero is the dog of the Lucifer.
Your demons have names.
Well, it's not mine. Well, it's not mine, but in the Catholic culture, the demons have a name.
It is your demon. But of course, you're always welcome to our to Chinese hell.
You have one story with like a demon, something like that, or a spirit?
Story time. When I was a kid, I remember I was like 6 or 7. I think even younger, 3, 4. I barely spoke any Mandarin. I just know like certain really simple, basic Mandarin sentences. And I think I told you about this. My mom, she has dance studios, right? And so she would have teachers coming in. And one day, there's a teacher, a ballet teacher. It's beautiful. Why did I mention the appearance?
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
So we are talking about the demon dancer demon.
Elegant has class, and she come in, and I just looked at her. I stare at her, and she was like, "Why are you staring at me?" And I looked at her and said, "Wen, 你肚子坏掉." Yeah, I told her.
你肚子坏掉了.
Yeah, I was like.
你肚子.
Yeah, I was like, when your tum tum is fucked. Oh, I didn't curse, but it's something like that. I was like, 你肚子坏掉. And she was like, what? It doesn't make sense. Like, where is this coming from? And so she didn't pay much attention. But when she got home after finishing the class and she got home, she started vomiting nonstop. And then she tried Western medicine, Eastern medicine, acupuncture, and she did ultrasound, CT scan, MRI, nothing. They couldn't find the reason that is causing her being so sick. I think she was in hospital for like such a long time, to the point she was like, I believe in science. I can't. But she couldn't help but, think of that there's a kid like told her that 阿文你肚子坏掉. So her friend or her family kind of suggested maybe you should go talk to the kid. And
talk to the kid?
Yeah, what does it mean? And she was like, I am so sick to the point I'm willing to do everything. I am like, this is kind of like the last resort. I'm gonna do everything. It's like, I don't care anymore. Yeah. And so she came to me and then she asked, so what can I do? And I told her that someone in your family is really angry at you. And you need to, I don't even know where she lived at the time. And I said, you need to go to the 4th floor. And a lot of people, especially in Taiwanese family, like I think the top floor is where you worship your ancestors. And then I told her that you need to have your meal every day. And then you need to kneel down in front of the table. And then you have to say sorry while you eat, and then eventually you're gonna recover. And that's exactly what she did. She did. Yeah, she gave it a try, and then she is now cured. And it was
suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly.
Without any pills, anything.
Yeah, like medication didn't help at all. So I didn't know.
Bro, this is really scary.
It is. Okay, what about you?
When I was the crazy Kiki Concord, I didn't want focus in anything. So my mother paid me like one spiritual retire. Like you go to one place and you go 3 days and you pray and you have one father go and try to clean your soul.
Like a cleansing trip?
Yeah, kind of. I went to this place. In the process of that season, we have one part that we have a father in front of us and we have a really holy objects. Okay? It's really holy object. So basically that helps you to clean your soul.
It's very sacred.
Yeah, it's very sacred for the Catholic religion. So this father bring this for clean our soul and we have
And what is that object exactly?
That's the best part. We can't see.
You can't see that?
We can't see because in that moment we need to close our eyes. The room was really dark and the father go inside and we start to pray and we start to talk in our himself. And the father is going seat by seat, going to give you like a benediction or
and then like a cookie for you something.
No, this is not a cookie.
Okay.
In that moment, of course, like a crazy Concord, I made a really good relationship with a girl.
Oh my God, here we go. There's always a girl. There's always a girl involved in Congo's history. Okay.
And I made a really good relation with a girl. Okay, I mean we was like maybe a flirty.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a flirty. Maybe you know.
Okay.
It's because it's really dangerous. You put like a 20 guys and like a 10 guys and 10 girls in
Bro's
one.
got riz.
Yeah, in one it's really riz. Actually, the guys was sleeping in another part and the girl was sleeping in another part.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so dangerous. You know, it's so dangerous. And
separate accommodation.
Yeah, and you have a Concord there, so it's more dangerous.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
that place was supposed to clean, like wash out all of your sins and cleanse your soul.
But you have a really crazy Concord in that moment, bro. You have the crazy Concord. So the crazy Concord was a little like a flirty with a girl, like a talking like a, I develop my abilities. No, I need to develop my soul. I need to be my friend. You need to. So I was flirting with this girl. Okay, I was flirting with this girl, and this girl. Like in that moment, that the Holy Father and only holy moment, this girl sit down like 2 seats next to me. Okay, it's me and 2 seats in my right was this girl. Okay, the father is coming to the left, to the right. Yeah. So in that moment, pass, and when he go to my place, I feel clean. I feel good. I feel super good. I feel so comfortable. Actually, I remember that I didn't listen anything. Because usually you listen to people when it's crying. The people was crying. But in that moment, I didn't listen anything. So calm moment, so really good moment.
You were in your own zone.
I was in my mood, bro. I was in my mood, in my holy mood in that moment. I remember I was like maybe 13 seconds in that mood. And then slowly I come back to the real.
Come back to the reality. Yeah.
And then I start to listen. The whole people start to cry. And I listen that in my left, remember the father is coming to the left to right. Yeah. So the person to my left already experiment that. The person in my left was crying a lot. And then the person in the right, the same. I don't know why, but start to crying. And then another person. And 2 space was this girl.
Yeah.
When the father stay in that space, I start to listen, no person cry. I start to listen an angry person, a really angry person was crying but angry.
It was like very aggressive, right?
Yeah, so aggressive, like why? She started to say why? She started screaming like why? And just remember in that moment, one person told us, everybody wake up, everybody go out. And the whole person, we go out and we go to the dorm. We go to our dorm. I opened my eyes and I saw that really dark room. And the father was in that position and the girl was in the floor. There was like a moving. There was like a broken the t-shirt, broken the whole things, taking the hair.
Was she possessed?
She was possessed. We returned to the room and we just listened. The scary screams that you can imagine.
Why is it so cool right now?
It's really, really scary. The next day, because it was like a 6 p.m. and so after that, just the instruction was, okay, everybody is finished the day of today. You can go to sleep. That was the last day. So
you ever saw her?
The another day in the morning, we returned to the church.
Yes.
When we returned to the church, I didn't saw her.
She was in
extra
good hands.
data. In the Catholic culture, in the Catholic church, just a few fathers can do the exorcism that take off the demon of your body. A few in my city, just have a 3, and one of them was that father. Wow. I didn't saw her. I didn't saw her, and then I never saw her in my life. And I feel in that moment a little creepy because you had a connection with her. We have a connection. We were flirting.
Or maybe you didn't have a connection with her. Maybe you had a connection with
the demon.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
What did I tell you? You're attractive, especially to demons. Okay, well, I have another one. This actually happened. So
it happened to you? Happened to
one of my best friends, and it still gives me creeps. It's like a bone-chilling kind of feelings. Whenever I just like, even if I just share the story, I still feel really scared. So the thing is, we were best friends, and we went to the same high school, and we studied dance. And at the time,
boy and girl.
A girl. Yes. I remember what we had is like she would always complain about how she lives with her little sister, and in the same room, and they use bunk beds. So her sister on the top, and then she on the bottom bunk. And she would always complain like, my sister is making a lot of really annoying noises, and like the metal and the squeaky sound when you like flip around. And she would always complain of not getting enough sleep and feeling not fully charged, fully rested. And so I remember that day we had a dance rehearsal. So she came home like much later than usual. And she was like so tired, so she didn't even bother to switch on the lights. So like after showering, she went straight into her room, expecting that, because I think it was at the time it was like 2 a.m. already. And so I like your face. And then so she just went in and get ready and like got into her comfy bed and without switching any lights on. And just when she was about to really, okay, I'm feeling it, I'm about to, go to sleep. That squeaky metal sound started to happen, and she started to really recognizing that, oh God, the sound, my sister. And I think she tried to stay cool. She tried to be okay. She tried to just get used with the noise.
Normal.
Yeah. It's like, it happens every day or whatever. But she was like feeling so tired and like very irritated because she had a long day, right? So then she got up and then she stared at the upper bunk and she was like, Emily, would you just stop doing that shit? I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Just go back to bed and do not move, okay? She was like so angry, so the squeaky voice suddenly stopped. It stopped completely. And she's like, okay. I probably scared my little sister, but whatever. So she got back in bed. After that, she saw an arm, like kind of swinging there. Yeah. And then she was like, I am so angry and I feel very comfy, very warm inside my comforter. But on the other hand, if her sister stay in that posture, it's gonna be really uncomfortable for her, next morning, she like the blood circulation and stuff. So she's like, oh God. So she got out again, and then she put her arm back in, and then tuck her in and say, yeah, whatever, good night. And then so the next morning, when the whole family was having breakfast, she couldn't help but said, Emily, what? Do you have any idea how exhausted I was? And I'm still really exhausted because of you, because of what you did yesterday. And then her sister looked at her and looked so confused in the face, and she was like, well, what do you mean? And then my friend said, you didn't know what you did? Oh my God, you're making so much noises. It's like squeaking, and you're like, flipping around, and their sister looking at us all innocent and said, you came home really late yesterday, right? I was so scared to sleep alone, so I slept. I slept with mom and dad. I was not in the room at all. So my best friend had an invisible roommate, apparently.
Invisible, bro? It's invisible. She dodged.
Yeah.
Right? She touched the arm.
Yeah. She actually touched someone. She tucked her in.
Ah, bro.
Yeah.
I think one of the most scary things can happen is at night when you are sleeping.
Yeah. And she was so scared
think-
because she was like, I yell at that person.
I think when we are sleeping is the most vulnerable situation. Is
Yes.
when you are sleeping.
Yes.
It's the most like you are fragile.
Right,
You're totally
right.
fragile. And I don't know, I don't understand why we just close our eyes and we cover with the
Yeah.
we cover it and we think that is not enough, bro. That is
Yeah.
not enough. I think it's that moment when you are sleeping is the most fragile situation, fragile moment.
Well, they moved after that happened.
They move.
Yeah,
they totally move.
Yeah, they sold the house.
Tell me that they told to the new person about what happened.
I don't think so.
No, bro, the Taiwanese are so. The Taiwanese
Yeah.
people are so bad.
Yeah,
You
well,
are
so yeah, those are the stories that I have. I have more. So if
Bro,
people,
in your
yeah,
situation, you will tell to the new customer to tell what's going on in your house.
if
No, you are thinking. No.
it's bad for business. It's bad for business. You know,
for business, but bro,
Yeah.
imagine if they have a one kid.
Yes.
If they have a one kid, they have a two kids.
Right.
Everybody. So everybody now in the comments, everybody, you need to go in the comments and you need to tell me if you know if your place, because most of the people in Taiwan, no more the younger people, they live in the rent place, right?
Yeah. Most of the people.
So
they
now
rent.
you need to tell me if you know or you don't know if somebody passed away or you have some experience
or some
in your house.
incidents that you know.
Or your some incident, because
Yeah.
even the incident they need to tell you, right? We are going to do the part number 2.
Yes, for sure.
We have
for sure,
a lot
yeah.
of stories. You have a lot of stories to tell
Oh,
us.
I have a lot, yeah, and I am pretty sure you guys also have a lot. So yeah, don't be shy. You know, share all of them with us. Yeah.
And we want to listen your story. We want
Yes.
to read your story. So everybody, you need to now follow in our official Instagram, in Bros Bone in Instagram, and you need to
Exactly.
tell us your story. Don't worry, it can be in Chinese.
Doesn't
can be
matter
Chinese.
whether it's in Chinese, Spanish, English, or any other different type of languages. Yeah, we will be able to
Translate
and then
present to you in the next
Yeah.
episode.
And don't worry if it's a bit lengthy. If you want to write us a very detailed story, go ahead and do that. We also have our official Gmail
Yes.
address, so you can send us PDF or whatever. You know, like
You have a lot of ways to send us
Yeah,
your
you
story.
have a lot of way to reach us, and we will for sure get to every single one of you.
Everybody, I love you so much. It's me, Concord.
It's me, Tyler.
And this is Bros Bone.
Everybody have a good day.
Bye bye. Okay, you need to go to bye, bro. You need to go to bye. This is really scary. After this, bro,
Now you're coming with me.
Bro,
I'm scared of being alone.
Bro, you're going to stay alone in this room. You're going to stay alone in this room in 1 morning for 2 hours.
Shut up, bro.